Hi everyone, my name is Laureate, and if you've just joined us, this is Digitizing Manufacturing, and we are focused on 3D modeling. All right, so in the previous lesson, we spoke about the history of 3D modeling. Today, we want to talk about the types of 3D modeling softwares, okay, in addition to the types of 3D modeling, basically. All right, so we have three basic types of 3D modeling, which is the solid, the wireframe, and the surface modeling. Okay, and under them we have a lot of subsections, but the basic ones and the main ones that every section falls under are the solid, the wireframe, and the surface. Now, in a bit, you get to understand each of them. Now, with the solid modeling, is a type of modeling where whoever is performing the 3D model gets to see the model exactly as it will look in real life. It's in a solid form that shows the actual representation of whatever you're designing. All right, so I have a YouTube video to just showcase that shortly. Okay, all right, so in this video, you can see that everything being designed is in a solid form. Okay, so you get the actual outlook of whatever it is you're designing. All right. Now this is what is used by most designers and is the most complex. Okay, so next up we go to the wireframe. Now with the wireframe modeling, the designer connects lines, as in the form of wires to form the outlook of whatever it is he's trying to design. So this one takes into consideration the contours and the surfaces of what is being designed. Okay. Now this is less complex compared to the solid modeling. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the wireframe model. Okay, so this is an example of a wireframe model, and this is being designed using AutoCAD. All right, so as you can see, the designer is making use of lines to form boxes, and basically is a hollow figure. You can see clearly the difference between this and a solid. Okay, this one gives you an outline of what you're doing. The solid is more solid. The same applies here. This is a wireframe model of a glass, and you can see the coils of the glass in all the segments, in all the curves and surfaces. So basically, this is what we are talking about when we're talking about the wireframe. Okay, so the last one I want to talk about is the surface modeling. Now, this is more complex than the wireframe, but of course, it's less complex compared to the solid modeling. And for this one, we are focused basically on the surfaces of whatever it is we are designing. Now, this gives us a better representation of what the surface of what you're trying to design is. Okay, so with this one, the designer focuses on the surfaces of the model he's trying to actually design. Okay, so that's a quick example to show us how the surface modeling is like. Now, this is a locked feature in the SolidWorks software. Okay, so the person is trying to make use of surfaces to model a nice figure. That's a figure right there. You notice that he didn't make use of wireframe, just worked on the surface. And that's what we have here. Okay, so this is more mathematical and gives the designer the chance to specify how the surface is supposed to look like at each position. Okay, so these are the three main types of modeling that we have. Now let's go to the types of software that we use for 3D modeling. Just a quick scan through them. This is AutoCAD, and this is basically for illustrations. People use it more often for 2D designs. You can also run 3D designs, and this is used mainly by architects and engineers. Okay. Okay, so this is Blender, which is best known for animations and mesh modeling. It's also a free software. And this is Cinema 4D, which is also best known for simulations and special effects. We also have Fusion 360, which is best known for prototyping. Okay, and this is SolidWorks, which is widely used for 3D designs. This is also Thinkercad. It's a free software online, and it's actually known as an entry-level software. It's actually very easy to design in Thinkercad. Okay, and this is 3ds Max, which is also used for 3D designs. And mainly we use the mesh and procedural modeling. All right, so that's going to be it for the types of 3D designs and types of softwares that we use for 3D modeling. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next class.